Hey, Vampire Diaries listeners. All right, some good news and bad news. The bad news is we had mic troubles on tonight's episode. The good news is we do have an episode. It is Season 4, Episode 17, Because the Night. And we were excited about this episode because it was our 3-year anniversary of doing the show and our 90th episode. But after we finished recording, I was listening back and there's mic issues. I still think it's listenable. I still think it's a good episode. If you're too annoyed, just turn it off. I'm sorry. We'll be back next week with episode 18 and we will finish the season strong. But I just wanted to put a note up top that, there's some annoying audio stuff that happens in this episode. But while I got you here, hey, we're glad that you listen. We're happy to do the show. We've been doing it for 3 years, and it's been a fun thing to do during that time. 90 episodes, looking at 100. Can't wait. Thank you to everyone who listens.
Previously on the Vampire Diaries.
Slow it down. Sipping on propane. Sipping on propane. Sipping on.
Have you had any blackouts? Instances of lost time?
Listening to scissor, sipping on some scissor, riding with Rodrigo while she's driving through the suburbs. Jeremy's goes X's, right? Sending him goes Texas. Bing. I bet before they left he got to get him some ghost beat. Okay, let's go. We're all the brothers bond. Season 4's coming on. Ashley Pete chopped it up about what's going on. Devin is 8 from B trying to kill OGs. Tyler hybrid side. Caroline turns 18. Here comes season 4. Someone bolt the door. Get the diary out. It's time for Vampire now. Woo!
No one's convinced you had to drop a human blood since a knife ran the drive lane off the Great Bridge.
Hello, welcome to the Vampire Diaries, the Vampire Diaries podcast, where a pug is chewing a toy in the background while a guy is watching this for the first time with the superfan scene every episode. Titular PD, let's just say I put PD in Vampire, but please call me Pete. And I'm here with co-host and co-parent Ash. Hello, Ash.
Hello, Pete.
And our dog. Hello. Russell.
Rustling little ducky toy.
Chew. Ash, some business at the top. Mm-hmm. At broke _girl _ book nook. Mm-hmm. Won the Evil Dead Rise podcast prize pack giveaway extravaganza.
Congrats.
I sent them this huge poster in a huge thick tube. Mm-hmm. Don't send stuff in tubes that often.
No.
What I do for this vinyl post, large vinyl
poster.
It's so nice. They to at High Dive Publishing. They followed at High Dive Publishing. They followed Kill Streak Pod. Mm-hmm. Did all the right stuff.
Yay!
And now they have that. Also, I think you should go over and follow that account because they are starting their own little free library.
Oh, yay! Like us. Have we talked ours on this podcast? Even though if we have.
We might have.
I don't remember.
I don't know. But we have a little free library, and you all should follow at the letter E, letter C, little free library. EC, little free library.
Yes, let's do it.
There's pictures of books in libraries and other libraries and nature around our library.
It's a thing. Instagram.
It is.
You're just like, oh, look at these books.
Ash, more business.
Okay.
What would you say if I told you this was our 90th episode?
That's a lot. I'm not surprised though because I saw on your calendar that it was recently our anniversary of this podcast.
This past Saturday was our 3-year anniversary.
That's crazy.
Ash, the traditional wedding gift, or I ever anniversary gift, leather. What leather goes with the Vampire Diaries?
It's got to be like a leather couch or recliner to brothers bond on.
Definitely that. Also, leather-bound gurnals.
Leather-bound gurnals for sure.
where you thought about Gilbert's and ancestry.
Your leather satchel where you keep your vampire fighting tools, weapons.
Definitely. Probably leather bracelets. I'm sure Matt has one of those.
Oh yeah, definitely those.
Leather chokers.
Jeremy choker.
has had that.
Your leather jackets, of course.
Definitely. Ash, happy 3-year anniversary.
Yay, you still love me.
We're still potting after all this.
And even though we break last week, so we were busy.
Oh yeah. Yep.
This is about a week late pod.
It is.
Thanks for waiting. It's a busy time of year for most people with families with this end of the school year. It's especially cray when you're sure. So we had to take a week off.
We did. Now we're back.
We're back.
And this is season 4, episode 17, which means about 5 more episodes in the season. This episode is called Because the Night, and it's set in New York City.
Why do you want everything to be southern sound? That still sounds southern.
I know it is. That's where I'm surprised that the salsa is being made there.
Alright.
From the salsa commercial.
That's from that. Okay. Now I remember.
Pace Monte.
New York City.
New York City.
It is surprising that the salsa would be made there.
Yeah, they need the picante made wherever that's made. I don't even think they say. It's probably like made in Ohio.
Man, that commercial is so old, but now that you've said all those details, I can hear exactly that voice.
Yeah. I'm sure all of our listeners are our age or older. There certainly aren't hundreds of young people who are catching up on Peacock now? HBO?
I think the people might be being a vampire revival.
Yeah. Max? Are they watching Max?
They're watching it all over.
Definitely. Probably YouTube or TikTok. Probably just watching
just memes only.
1-minute clips of it on TikTok.
That's okay. We'll take it. As long as you're listening to our pod.
Yep, and people are listening, so let's get down to it. Ash, the cold open. Some couple is on a date in New York City. Mm-hmm. They see someone laying on the ground. Mm-hmm. He dead. Then the girl gets bit. Mm-hmm. And the guy's like, you're that serial killer son of Sam, aren't you? Title, New York, 1977.
Yay.
It was Damon.
I love the flashbacks. Do you like them? I mean, I all like them.
Yeah, dude, I like these New York ones.
I like because it like breaks up the show too, where it's not just like, and now this plan to like it does just give it a different vibe and
texture, yeah. And it's not just the same 4 living rooms that sometimes takes place in.
Yeah, sometimes it's just shot a little different or like different coloring and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like.
Yeah, I like it. They tied into the serial killer, the son of Sam, who famously, is a real serial killer whose dog told him to kill people.
Wow.
There was a Mike Lee movie, Summer of Sam.
Oh.
And that's about all I know. Spike Lee makes New York movies.
I knew nothing about that. Just saying.
Now, the title, New York present day with Damon and Elena. They're walking here.
I have this, I think.
We're gonna leave it in. We'll let you see.
All right.
Maybe
I said it. That means I will do it.
Some of these freaks want to hear that. They do exposition as they walk on Broadway, East 4th.
Yeah. They're in Manhattan.
One of those streets. Everyone's like, yeah, you just take the 30th to the 30th. Smoothie.
Yeah. Well, we're hating because we don't know, but
ignorant.
We asked about how to get around LA. We think, oh yeah, you take some Sepulveda to Coldwater. People will be like, what does that mean?
Ask me about the San Fernando Valley.
Exactly.
I'll be just annoying. Reseda, Wilbur, Chandler.
Right.
Speaking of New York. Mm-hmm. Ash. Okay. Elena is being hungry and reckless in Mystic Falls, but Dane, when he was being hungry and reckless, he was in New York City and undetected.
Yeah. City that never sleeps. Does that work?
Yep.
It's a phrase from New York.
Mm-hmm. I think so. He had fun, but what's the catch? All you buffet, death goes unnoticed in the city. Mm-hmm. The big bloody apple. They say that. Hey, the apple has two vein marks in it in this episode. So.
Seriously.
There's some good B-roll, Ash. Mm-hmm. They probably got some stock for this one. They weren't flying helicopter down for this.
No.
But hey.
Yeah, I remember that. That was good.
That's how you got it.
Footage.
Save that money. Stefan is at the Mystic Falls though, and he's mad that Damon took Elena to New York.
Yeah, he's like, dude, she's being Rex.
Yeah.
He's like, I know.
Damon's like, I went unnoticed up there. Damon has an ulterior motive, trying to find Catherine, but Elena doesn't know that's what he's trying to do. But later, she kind of says she does know.
Yeah, she's like, I know he has another plan.
So Damon thinks Elena doesn't know, but Elena does know.
Exactly. They're all playing each other this whole time. I'm like, oh, you don't know this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I don't know this. And it's like layers of them secretly knowing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Gotta better myself. Mm. Damon still wants to find the cure. Mm-hmm. Hey, the cure. They're actually talking about the cure in this, but I don't think there was a death cure in that maze run.
Oh, wow, really?
I don't remember them curing death.
No, me neither. But it was called Death Cure.
It was.
Weird.
Elena's ruthless without her humanity. Damon tells Stefan to watch for an immortal named Silas. Oh, he's gone. Also, Elena got a haircut, and they mention it several times.
Right.
Oh, you got this.
Yeah, your haircut makes you be able to do other things for some reason. Mm-hmm.
Carolyn is cleaning up after Rose's mansion party. Mm-hmm. They turned it out.
I know. Whenever I see these types of scenes, mm-hmm. these vamps, I'm like, why are you whooshing? Why do you be like,
oh yeah,
whoosh.
Oh, it'd be funny. She just train and is like shoot, and then it's full.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be smart.
They never show that kind of thing.
Nah.
They only whoosh away, or fight, or whoosh to someone's neck, but never like in a beneficial way. No one can see her. She's in the house. She should just be whooshing around.
Yeah, turn on my map my gun or whatever and go.
Yeah, we've been 2 calories.
Oh, you don't burn calories whooshing around?
I don't know. I feel like you're just kind of going too fast.
Also, you go on the treadmill and you just turn it all the way and you're just whooshing.
That might work.
It was smoking.
Yeah.
Ash Klaus arrives there.
Klaus in the house, trouble the brew.
And speaking of brews, Caroline's drinking out of her old wreck, just drinking whatever.
It's gross, but also she's an immortal vampire, so she probably doesn't worry about COVID.
Right. COVID definitely exists in this timeline.
I'm kidding.
She has a COVID-9 or whatever. Shouldn't you be seeing Tyler? She says. And Tyler gave Matt the deed house. So mm-hmm. Tyler gone for good, but they surmise.
Yeah.
Ty made it his life's purpose to Klaus. You can't blame Klaus.
Like, yeah, he's been trying to kill me, so I'm going to kill him.
And then Stefan walks in, he and Klaus, because he thinks Silas is in Mystic Falls. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know, like, is. Mm-hmm. It's Shane. And then very next scene, Shane mm-hmm. as Silas, and he's teaching Bonnie about expression, and she knows that he's Silas.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? She knows it's Silas.
Yeah.
And she's still like, okay.
She's very far gone, I think. And she wants to see his real face. Me too. That's all I keep saying.
I know.
Me and Bonnie are on the page for once.
That's true. You have been saying that a lot.
Which makes me think it might happen.
It is hopeful that she brought it up.
Look at the dog now.
She's finally tired.
Our dog is very tired from
She was at
partying all weekend.
at the hotel.
All right, he can't force a witch to do anything they don't want to, but he uses Jeremy to guilt her. To bring Jeremy back, she needs to get rid of that pesky other side barrier. Mm-hmm. Know what I'm talking?
Yep. Have they called it dropping the veil yet?
That sounds good.
They said. I don't know if they said it yet, but that's what they call it.
Dropping the veil. What is an episode of Love Is Blind? It is. Okay, she's descended Ketsia. We have to remember that.
Mm-hmm. The most powerful witches ever.
And she needs to kill 12 people. But she can just bring those 12 back, of course.
Right.
But that's not true, because only the supernaturals will from the other side, I think.
Right, but then actually he says, well, you have the 12 witches.
Yes. Witches will come back.
Well, now that makes sense, because they will come back. But
would Jeremy would come back because he's a vampire hunter now?
Mm-hmm.
80. But then Pastor...
But yeah, it is easy to poke holes in that logic.
Pastor Young and them will not. But Shane's wife was a witch, right?
Yes.
But it doesn't matter anymore because Shane is dead and he's not supernatural.
Right.
So he doesn't care. He's dead.
Right, because we have to remember that this is Silas.
Of course.
I kept wanting to say Klaus.
Klaus, speaking of which, talks about the blood bank's blood being stolen. But it wasn't Elena. And I said maybe it was Silas. Or maybe they did too.
You said it, and then I think Stefan is one that's now putting it off there.
That was no genius stroke of mine. It's like it's either one. He's like two people. It'd
be surprising for them to introduce a whole other character right now in the middle of this whole thing.
It's Meredith's twin sister.
Okay.
Now
you're thinking.
Silas wants to die to be reunited with his love, but due to all these random rules, he needs to bear no more other side. Mm-hmm. 3 massacres.
Right.
Council, the hybrids, and Unos.
Mm-hmm. The Vitches.
The VVitches. Have you haven't seen the VVitch, right?
No.
It's so good. It's a little slow, but it's very good. There's a goat in it that gets taken over by a demon, and this goat is so fun.
Okay.
You never see him talk, I don't think. He only talks off screen, but the girl is looking at him, and it's like kind of his POV, or just she's like looking off screen, and he's like, "Wouldst thou like to live deliciously," or something like to become a witch?
Does he have pupils?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, probably in the shots we're in.
But yeah, you don't see him talk. That would be too goofy.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of goofy goat stuff before he gets taken over. But I love this witch's. I mean, this attitude, dude.
That's right.
He's an evil demon. Ash. New York. Mm-hmm. Punk in New York City. Ash. Damon named all these rock clubs like CBGBs and all that, and the Chikutis, and the EGBs.
And he's got his guy liner on his boy eyeliner. I guess that it's every liner now, but that's what we used to say.
Dash, taking Elaine to a place where punk kids will go, and they won't be missed. Mm-hmm. Billy's Bar. Oh, the epitome of the punk rock scene.
Billy's Bar.
The underground of the underground. Mm-hmm. Very cool.
He sizes it up.
Now they're in the show. Damon is getting fake IDs from some guy, and then I said, "Oh, this flashback." So I think the last one's him and Elena there and like talking about, but now he's talking. But
Actually, they're getting nice. Yeah. That's right.
And then he kills people, takes their IDs, and then the IDs are turned into fakes, fake IDs. I mean, they're real, but they're given to people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Damon wants to feed out the open, but Lexi, what?
I know.
She pops in and stops him, and then back to present day. Rebecca's there all of a sudden and presses Damon up.
Right. They do have some good like scene reproduction. Like they're like making it similar in both timelines. But I don't know what that's called. Probably no name.
Scene similar with timelines.
Where it's like it looks the same and same kind of action, same kind of action, but
like a transition.
Yeah, it's more like it's like copying it.
Ranting.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Elena doesn't know Damon is trying to find her. Or she's mad. Damon tries to lie. Right? Flashback. Damon and his switch is flipped, Ash. And Lexi's there. He's there because she promised that she'd rein Damon in.
This is in the 70s.
And I like later when he's like I never felt, man. We'll get to that. But he's I was just pretending. So silly. Elena now wants to find a cure before Damon because she says both Stefan and Damon want to find it and make her take it.
Right, and now she's just now switches off. She's like, I wanna be a bad baddie.
Yep. She has no fam.
Right.
She's unsure of these bros. What's she gonna live for, Ash, except for mayhem?
Right.
Stefan and Caroline. Shane's apartment. Looking for clues about Silas's next move. Klaus self-identifies a villain, Ash. Ooh, the villain does this and that. Says he sends minions to clean up his dry clean. Or to pick up.
Yeah. He's like, I don't do that.
He's self-aware, Ash. Klaus said Stefan is more fun with his emotions off.
Right.
So wait. For Klaus. Yeah, so Stefan, where his emotions off, he was ripping, or did he? Is that different? He went full rip mode. That's different.
No, but once his emotions are off, then he goes ripper.
Okay.
Because he can't control the bloodlust.
Klaus says Damon to be having fun with Elena in New York while her emotions are off. Pure hearts are on to darts.
He was saying that about Elena.
And just in general, I think he's telling him that also. So he's like, well, don't you want to be naughty or something, whatever.
Or like also kind of telling her that he has a pure heart.
Caroline finds a book expression triangle.
Yeah, she out of all stuff in that office, like pick up this book, and it's exactly what they needed.
Human sacrifices. Humans, hybrids, and the third Ash. You already said it.
VVitches.
The Vitches. Silas wants to kill the wolves. He wants to do massacre a lot.
Yeah.
Bonnie, not into that. Silas.
Well, she is like, well, she's already hesitant about killing people, but then them to be witches, she's like, I can't do that. I can't kill these witches.
Silas is kind of spelling it out. They need the 12 witches linked as one. They have to kiss Bonnie's dad to get my mom to call all these witches.
Right.
But the dad wants Shane out.
Right.
He's like, because Silas is supposed to Shane. The dad thinks that Shane, the teacher, teaching Bonnie some of the expression to control it. So the dad doesn't know Rudians or whatever.
I think they do a good job of I don't know if that's in the thing that's coming up, but I think they do a good job of convincing him like the way they like go right towards what he wants to hear.
So they really fool Bonnie's dad, though. Like, they play like Shane needs to keep teaching her, and then Bonnie's like, I'm mad, and explodes the windows.
And then he's like, we need to get these others in here to help. They're like, just like we wanted.
Silas keep saying that Bonnie needs to go to Bonnie to that she needs to kill the witches, but they'll just come back with which the witches is true, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
But not those humans. As that's how I took it.
Yeah.
Present day rock show. They're taking shots. It's Damon, Rebecca, Elena. Damon is dancing with these two ladies. Elena and
Yeah.
Flashback to Damon and Lexi. Damon gets her B and scares some punk. Then modern day, Elena is munching and she's hungry for blood. Sucks a neck. Damon jump to. Back to Lexi and Damon sucking neck also. Then Rebecca sucks the president neck.
Yeah, and this is supposed to be like a sexy moment, you know? And also it's not something that Finn will ever do with Elena because he doesn't drink from humans. So it's like it's risque that it's not Damon and Elena get to do together.
Yeah, they went for it. Then Damon leaves and goes to Will's apartment, who Will we saw last episode.
He had been bitten by Klaus, and then Damon killed him.
All right. Bonnie is in the woods. She sees Ada, who was Asia actually. Asia was friends with Bonnie's mom. She's dealt with expression before and brought a full coven. 11 witches.
Oh, to break them out.
They're going to cleanse Bonnie Ash. Believe that? Elena and Rebecca tell the girl that they their neck to leave. And Elena wants to take the cure from Damon. Rebecca wants the cure.
Yeah, Rebecca still was like, I want to be a human.
Rebecca wants a family of her own, Ash. She felt slighted by her family of origin, it seems like.
Yeah.
Elena says it's weak and fragile to be human. Elena says Rebecca is too emotionally involved and vulnerable. Elena gives no Fs.
At this point, yeah.
Caroline is triangulating the expression triangle to find where the third marker could be because apparently it's going to be on a triangle.
Yes. I like seeing because Klaus is what I would have done.
And finds the other triangle.
Yeah.
I would have not. I would have been like, okay.
We're going here.
Yeah, all right, let's go there.
No, like on the other side. You can triangulate the other way.
I would not have that. Stephen thinks he found Silas because he talked to Mayor Rudy Hopkins, I think is his name.
Get that out of here.
The witches are cleansing Bunny, but it's hurting her. She's rejecting the spirits. And she needs to link up. And I see wanted them to do this.
Yes. He's baiting them so that they can link their power to help.
She baited all of them. Eyes turn white. In a pentagram. Said, yikes. Too scary. Stefan tells Damon that Silas is appearing as Shane. Damon is just trying to find Will's customer, Catherine. That he got the Will with flashback. He was doing the IDs.
Yeah.
Turns out Damon was helping Catherine run from Damon.
Right, by giving Elena a fake
Catherine.
identity. I mean, Catherine. Yeah, Catherine other identities to get away.
Come on, Damon. Damon needs Catherine's birthday. Stefan remembers it.
And he was like, that's why you're the better boyfriend.
Damon finds her former addresses, and like he's like, and there's even more within the past like 3 weeks or something.
Yeah, they found a recent one.
And we'll head back to Miss Hall's the next day. Damon is talking about spending time with Lexi. Back then, Will was there too. Every night, Lexi brought up, the Catherine story when they were drunk. Late. Damon says he doesn't care about Catherine. He's into Lexi now. His emotions have switched on, he says. Worked talking about Catherine. But he's not. He's into Lexi.
Now made me you.
They smooch. And then there's another fake punk song. There's a lot of fake punk songs.
Oh, yeah.
Damon tells Elena present day about him and Lexi. Elena grabs a bottle to go to the roof, like how Damon's banging all over the place.
Yeah.
Rebecca watches. She's salty. Slams some guy's face. Klaus and Caroline are in the woods. They have a map. Klaus learns with Magellan, he says.
He was like, I learned from Magellan how to read this map.
What if instead he was friends with Random McNown? All right, Klaus is talking about the allure to darkness. Oh, this is what I was talking about earlier. Saying Caroline is attracted to him, but she says she's not because he does terrible things.
Right.
They arrive at the location, but no witches. So it's the other tip of the triangle, which means Stefan went to the right place.
They had to split up.
Tells the witches that Bonnie is with Silas, but the witches can't save her, and Asia has the power of 12 witches and starts like squeezing Stefan's brain, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here, you vampire.
Because they don't trust vampires anyway.
Klaus and Caroline they get to the right spot really quickly. So
They can whoosh.
true. Because it's like it was maybe up Western Maryland. A triangle?
Maybe.
The other two spots were in Virginia? I don't know.
It's possible.
Who knows? Maybe they were right outside this door.
Who is it?
We started doing a real play. It's 12. Yeah. It's 12 witches. That'd be good. All right. They're about to stab Bonnie, Ash, but then Caroline runs and stabs the witch, and they're linked.
Right.
All the witches die.
No, but Caroline does it to save Bonnie, but Caroline kills all the witches.
Caroline did the massacre.
Yes, and now they can drop the veil. They've finished the last sacrifice.
The triangle is complete. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so all the steps.
They're like, no, like could you have done anything else to save Bonnie?
Right. Unlink those ladies.
Right.
Unlink that coven.
Get them to stop in hands or whatever. Or chanting.
Red Rover them at least.
I mean, you could have like seen their necks a little bit.
Yeah. Try that a little bit. Damon and Elena are on the roof. Elena talking about turning her emotions back on. Damon isn't buying it. She's not sired to him anymore. They smooch. Elena in Damon's pocket. He gets it. She was playing.
She goes in his pocket.
Trying to get
the addresses for Catherine.
Yeah, whatever she's trying to. Flashback. Damon and Lexi are on the roof, and the sun comes out, and they start. Well, Lex starts burning, and Damon reinforced the door. So Lexi gets burnt up.
She has to stay in that little shadow until the sun goes down.
Damon lied. His humanity isn't bad. He's being a jerk, paying her back for talking to Catherine every night for 48 days or whatever he said. Damon leaves her up there, being that little shadow the whole day.
This makes sense now because when we first see Lexi earlier in the series, she's so mad at Damon. and they didn't really like go into tell about why. Just like, oh, you're stupid, you know. She loved Stefan but hated Damon, and now we can see why. 'Cause he was so mean to her.
Yeah. You know, I really like those kind of those like one location movies. Like there's one called ATM where they're in an ATM vestibule, and they weirdly is like in the middle of a parking lot, and like P2 and see that. Frozen, not the Disney one, the ski lift one.
Yeah, you love those ones.
Yep.
You like this rooftop up.
You would watch a whole episode of her like
Stuck in the shadow.
I'm 30. Starts burning a little bit.
Like if the sun starts moving.
And she has to get up against the door.
Yeah.
I like that. He sees a window cleaner cart coming up. Right. Lena hears that story. She's like, "What?" Damon, Lena will turn her humanity back on and feel bad about everything. So he's trying to like buffer that, not have that happen, not make her do all these regrets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then Damon killed Lexi.
Yeah.
It falls years later. That's what he too.
I know. That was so sad.
He's such a jerk to her, and then he killed her. Damon is in all of this to try to get Elena to take the like being a vampire is bad. See what I did? Becca swoops in and breaks Damon's neck. When he wakes up, Steph's there. She doesn't know anything about the witches. She doesn't remember getting off the island. She's like, "How did I get off the island?" And we're like, "Yeah, how did you?" In Nova Scotia,
Right. I know. No, that's another twist in the plot. That like is doing all this stuff, and she doesn't even know.
She only remembers being in the cave and doesn't remember Jeremy dying. Stefan's like, "Oh."
He was. That's the last thing you remember. Oh no.
Klaus and Caroline are praying the witches. Silas everything he needs to open the gates of hell on earth. Caroline is like, "Oops, I killed 12 people."
Oopsies.
Klaus would comfort her, but she hurt feelings, saying he was terrible. It's like, who's terrible now? You worst thing. So probably.
I do like he shows his emotions here, where he's like his feelings are hurt. Like because he is such a tough guy now.
Yep. Caroline runs away, and then Silas is there with Klaus and Lauer. Right? Damon wakes up, calls Elena. Rebecca and have Damon's car. This trip.
Yeah, they're like, bye.
Are they gonna Thelma and Louise it?
Well, they are enemies, but they're coming together in spite of Damon.
There's a lot of people on.
I don't know.
There's a lot of people on phones in this episode. Damon fills Stefan in. Stefan says, "I didn't stop the matter."
Yeah, he's like, "Well,
you had one job."
and he's like, "How you doing?" Also not good.
Yeah. Car. Silas has everything he needs but the cure. And he's Klaus after it, but Klaus says, "Don't scare me," but Silas has the white oak ash he got it from Rebecca. Silas stabs Klaus, misses the heart by a fraction of an inch or whatever it is.
Yeah.
He's not trying to kill him, but then he broke it off in Klaus's back.
Right. Which is like, yikes, that's hurt. But also, so now what are you gonna stand with?
It's got a sharpen, I guess. I got a Silas next up to be whittling.
He's gonna be whittling, or he can reach in and then just scoot it over a little bit,
and then wood glue it. Not take it out.
Oh, no, not just reach in and just.
Oh yeah, just. I think probably he'll wood glue it. He'll take it out, get out, and wood it in a vise for 12 hours. Ash, that was the.
That was that. How many fang you?
1.77.
I would say 1.8.
Nice.
Why'd you do 7 to be silly?
1977 in New York City.
Yeah, I like the flashbacks. I already did that, but there's a lot going on. It was an interesting one. Did you see Lexi again? And
I liked New York. I liked that those witches got up and then they all died.
it's crazy that Karen just killed him so quickly.
Yeah, she did the wrong thing. It was perfect now.
Right. Yeah, and then it's interesting now that Bonnie's like, what had happened? Elena.
She's gonna be mad.
Dark Elena. Elena is annoying though. Yeah, good. What are your Pete-dictions for next?
All right, Bonnie be so mad. She's gonna try and fight Silas. Ooh, maybe when he fights Silas, he'll like have to turn into his true form to fight.
That's all you want.
So we see him. Is he gonna be a little Gollum guy? We hope so. I was desiccated for a long time. I want my precious, yeah. These are all lines that will happen.
What do you think's to have Catherine?
I guess Elena's gonna find Catherine and they're gonna fight or something. I don't know. Catherine.
Didn't fight each other.
Does Catherine cure? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Probably or. She wanted. Oh no, she wants to give it to Klaus.
She went in the room and got it. Yeah,
I went to him and got it for you.
Stefan assumes that Catherine wants it to give it to Klaus so they can kill Klaus and he'll stop chasing her. So.
Well, I think we'll see some cure business soon.
Okay. Cure biz.
Yep. Ash, what plugs do you have?
I think we did a top ep.
All your plugs that you have?
The free little library, EC library on
at ECC Free Library.
Yeah.
At High Dive Publishing.
That's what saying.
On Instagram. Ash, I wrote a short story that is in a pug snores. That is in a new anthology that just came out a couple of days ago. Passageways, Mythos, Eating Block, Anthology. Gravitas, book. No, that's not part of it. But I have a short story. It's the one in the book. Pretty cherry spot.
Yeah.
It kind of like that's what you leaves after you read the whole book. That's the last read, and that's the one you probably think about most.
Yeah, it leaves a little aftertaste.
Yep, and that taste is sweet. But anyway, yeah, the book is a retellings of fairy tales and myths. There is the Little Mermaid in. I know everyone wants that because the new Little Mermaid's out. There's some Little Mermaid content in there. There's some other stuff in space, probably like Goldilocks or whatever. But mine is a retelling of the myth of Sisyphus.
Yeah.
The old fella pushing that rock up the hill over and over. Giant pushes it down. Eternal struggle. I have a retell of that.
It's fun. It's a good one.
So check that out. Passageways, Mythos, a writing block anthology.
Thanks for listening and waiting for this episode. See ya.